For over 2,000 years, the legend of Atlantis has captivated the human imagination. Was Atlantis a real place or simply a cautionary tale? Join me as we dive into the latest research and evidence in the search for one of history's greatest mysteries. Our journey begins in the vast, sun-baked expanse of the Sahara Desert, a place of endless horizons and ancient mysteries. Here, the golden sands stretch as far as the eye can see, hiding secrets beneath their shifting surface that have puzzled explorers and scientists for generations. Among these secrets lies the enigmatic Richat structure, more famously known as the Eye of the Sahara. This colossal geological formation with its perfectly circular shape stands out in stark contrast to the surrounding desert, almost as if it were carved by the hands of giants. Its massive, concentric rings are so immense that they can be seen from space, capturing the imagination of astronauts and researchers alike. Over the years, these rings have sparked wild speculation, with some suggesting that the Richat structure could be the legendary lost city of Atlantis, as described by the ancient philosopher Plato. The intrigue deepens when we consider the structure's proximity to the Strait of Gibraltar, known in antiquity as the Pillars of Hercules. According to Plato's writings, Atlantis was said to lie beyond these pillars, fueling the belief that the Eye of the Sahara could be the fabled city's final resting place. Supporters of this theory point to the striking visual similarities between the Richat structure's concentric rings and Plato's detailed account of Atlantis, which described alternating rings of land and water. The resemblance is uncanny, and for many it's enough to keep the legend alive. Yet despite the compelling visual evidence, critics are quick to highlight a glaring problem. There is no definitive archaeological proof. No ancient ruins, no artifacts, no inscriptions or remnants of a lost civilization have ever been found within the Eye's boundaries. The desert remains stubbornly silent, offering no tangible clues to support the Atlantis theory. Another challenge lies in the sheer scale of the Richat structure. It is far larger than the dimensions described by Plato, raising further doubts about its suitability as the true location of Atlantis. The formation's immense size and geological origins suggest a natural, rather than man-made, phenomenon. Despite these obstacles, the theory refuses to fade away. The Eye of the Sahara's dramatic appearance, combined with its mysterious location, continues to inspire adventurers, historians, and dreamers from around the world. The allure of solving one of history's greatest riddles is simply too powerful to ignore. Today, new technologies are offering hope to those who seek answers. Ground-penetrating radar and satellite imaging are being used to scan beneath the desert sands, searching for hidden chambers, buried structures, or any sign of ancient human activity. Each new discovery, no matter how small, brings us one step closer to unraveling the truth. For now, the Eye of the Sahara remains an unsolved mystery, a tantalizing possibility that continues to captivate the imagination. Its origins, purpose, and connection to Atlantis, if any, are questions that linger in the minds of all who gaze upon its rings. The search is far from over. Explorers, scientists, and enthusiasts continue to journey into the heart of the Sahara, driven by the hope that one day they might uncover the evidence needed to finally link this extraordinary formation to the legend of Atlantis. The Sahara still guards many secrets beneath its ever-changing dunes. Could one of them rewrite the story of human civilization as we know it? Only time, perseverance, and the spirit of discovery will reveal the answers. Until then, the Moroccan enigma endures, waiting patiently for those bold enough to seek the truth. Our journey now takes us to the sun-drenched landscapes of southern Spain, where the vast marshes of Doñana National Park stretch out toward the horizon. This region, with its unique blend of wetlands, shifting sands, and ancient river deltas, has long been a place of mystery and natural beauty. At the heart of this landscape lies the Guadalquivir River Delta, a sprawling expanse where land and water intertwine. The delta's intricate network of channels and lagoons has preserved secrets for millennia, making it a focal point for those searching for traces of lost civilizations. In recent years, advanced sonar and ground-penetrating radar have uncovered mysterious submerged circular structures beneath the marshes. These formations, arranged in concentric rings, bear a striking resemblance to Plato's legendary description of Atlantis, with its alternating rings of land and water. Some researchers are convinced that these ruins are the remnants of a sophisticated society wiped out in a single devastating event. They point to evidence of a massive tsunami that may have swept across the region thousands of years ago, leaving destruction in its wake and burying any trace of the people who once lived here. Supporting this theory, geologists have identified a distinct layer of marine-rich sediment that dates back to the era described by Plato. Combined with the region's history of seismic activity, this evidence suggests that a sudden inundation could have transformed the landscape, submerging entire settlements beneath mud and water. However, not everyone is convinced. Skeptics argue that the circular formations may be nothing more than natural features, sculpted by centuries of water flow and geological processes. They caution against reading too much into patterns that could easily occur in nature, especially in such a dynamic environment. The absence of definitive artifacts, such as pottery, tools, or inscriptions, poses a significant challenge. Despite extensive excavations, archaeologists have yet to uncover clear evidence of a lost city or advanced culture beneath the marshes. Without these crucial finds, the Spanish Atlantis theory remains tantalizing but unproven. Yet the allure of the mystery persists. The combination of submerged structures, geological anomalies, and the ever-present possibility of a catastrophic tsunami continues to fuel speculation. Maps tracing ancient tsunami paths add further intrigue, hinting at the forces that may have shaped this enigmatic landscape. As technology advances, researchers are able to probe deeper beneath the surface, using sonar and other tools to search for hidden ruins. Each new discovery brings us closer to understanding what really happened here, and whether the legends of Atlantis have a basis in reality. If the Spanish connection is ever proven, it would not only rewrite the history of the region, but also challenge our understanding of ancient civilizations across Europe. The implications would be profound, opening new chapters in the story of humanity's past. For now, the Donana Marshes hold their secrets close, remaining one of the most compelling and mysterious threads in the ongoing search for Atlantis. The landscape itself seems to whisper of lost worlds and forgotten peoples, inviting explorers and dreamers alike to keep searching. Will the next breakthrough come from beneath the delta's murky waters? As scientists and adventurers continue their quest, the hope of finally uncovering the truth about Atlantis endures. The search, as ever, presses on. Our search now takes us to the breathtaking island of Santorini, once known in ancient times as Thera, nestled in the heart of the Aegean Sea. With its dramatic cliffs and whitewashed villages perched above a deep blue caldera, Santorini is a place where myth and history seem to blend seamlessly. Around 1600 BC, this idyllic island was the site of one of the most powerful volcanic eruptions in human history. The explosion was so violent that it tore apart the island, burying entire settlements beneath layers of ash and pumice. The skies darkened, and the sea was churned by massive tsunamis that swept across the region, reaching distant shores and leaving devastation in their wake. The eruption not only reshaped the landscape but also had far-reaching effects on the civilizations of the ancient Mediterranean. Some historians and archaeologists believe that this catastrophic event may have inspired one of the world's most enduring legends, the story of Atlantis. In his dialogues, Plato described a sophisticated civilization that vanished in a single day and night of misfortune. The similarities between Plato's account and the fate of Thera are hard to ignore. Both tell of a flourishing society brought to a sudden, tragic end by natural disaster. The Minoans, who flourished on the nearby island of Crete and throughout the Aegean, were renowned for their advanced architecture, vibrant art, and mastery of seafaring. Their palaces were marvels of engineering, adorned with colorful frescoes depicting daily life and religious rituals. These are the very qualities Plato attributed to the lost civilization of Atlantis, a people skilled in navigation, trade, and the arts, living in harmony with the sea. Archaeological discoveries at Akrotiri, a Minoan city preserved beneath volcanic ash on Santorini, have revealed a culture frozen in time. Streets, homes, and intricate wall paintings offer a glimpse into a society that was suddenly and violently interrupted. The echoes of this lost world resonate with the Atlantis legend, suggesting that real events may have given rise to myth. Yet, not everyone is convinced. Critics point out that Plato placed Atlantis beyond the Pillars of Hercules, in the Atlantic Ocean, far from the Aegean. This geographical detail casts doubt on the theory that Santorini and the Minoans were the true inspiration for his tale. Scholars continue to debate whether Plato's account was based on fact, fiction, or a blend of both. Still, the striking parallels between the Minoan eruption and Plato's vivid description of Atlantis's destruction cannot be easily dismissed. Both stories speak of a thriving civilization, advanced for its time, wiped out by forces beyond its control. Perhaps the legend of Atlantis is not a single story, but a tapestry woven from many threads. Real disasters, cultural memories, and the human need to explain the inexplicable. Over centuries, fact and fiction may have merged, creating a myth that endures to this day. The destruction of Thera remains one of the most compelling candidates for the origin of the Atlantis story. Its dramatic landscape, shaped by fire and water, continues to captivate those who seek the truth behind the legend. Is Santorini the true Atlantis, or merely one chapter in a much larger saga of myth and memory? As new discoveries are made and old mysteries revisited, the debate continues, inviting us to look deeper into the past and to wonder what secrets still lie buried beneath the ash and waves. Today, technology is transforming the search for Atlantis. Artificial intelligence and advanced imaging allow researchers to analyze satellite data, geological records, and ancient texts like never before. AI can spot patterns and anomalies invisible to the human eye, revealing possible sites of lost civilizations. Recent discoveries near the Azores, using sonar and underwater robots, have uncovered unusual formations that some believe could be man-made. While far from conclusive, these findings show how technology is opening new frontiers in our quest. AI is also helping decode ancient texts, extracting hidden meanings and clues about Atlantis's possible location. As our tools improve, so does our hope of solving the mystery. The search for Atlantis is entering a new era, one where science and legend meet. Despite centuries of searching, Atlantis remains elusive, its secrets hidden beneath ocean and sand. Yet the legend endures, inspiring new generations to explore, question, and dream, reminding us that the pursuit of knowledge is as important as the answers we seek.